Hey guys, what's up? JRPG Bro here. We are continuing our quest to get to the treasure within Madarame's palace. Last time, Yusuke joined our Phantom Thieves for the very first time, and we started making our way through the actual palace. I have a feeling we're going to get to the actual treasure today. I'm really looking forward to that. Obviously, I don't think we're actually going to get to the treasure and then send the calling card today. I think we're just going to get to that because I know that last portion of this palace is it kind of adds a little bit to it in terms of planning the actual full-on heist. So right now, kind of making sure we didn't miss anything. I'm not sure how many of the will seeds we have. I think we have either one or two. So I feel like they're kind of spaced out a little weirdly here. That's pretty cool that we could just kind of run and then he'll automatically do the sliding and the jumping here. So we do want to take out as many enemies here as possible as well. Get as many experience points as we can because we don't want to struggle with our grinding. That was a weird little hiccup there, but it is what it is. Alright, so that was pretty quick. That was an example of what I would like to call the most broken persona in the entire game, Izanagi no Okami. Picaro, actually, I used the Picaro version. I like the red, dyeing and whatnot better than the actual original, just straight up white. That persona is from Persona 4. That is the ultimate persona of our protagonist Narukami. So I'm just throwing that out there. So we really should stop using this persona. It's really broken. I might use him every once in a while. That persona, that last playthrough I did, I literally took that persona and made him maxed out. So maxing out a persona is essentially you hit, 99 for all their skill points, and you want to give him a pretty good moveset. And Izanagi no Okami actually has a very ridiculous moveset. Having Victory Cry, there's only 2 personas in the game that actually do have Victory Cry, and Victory Cry is probably one of the best abilities in the game. Persona 4, they make it easier to get it. I was going to do a video for our Persona 4 playthrough of how to get Victory Cry on your personas, but it took about 3-4 hours just to get it. It's a sheer dumb luck thing in terms of fusion, but if you can get a persona with it, you should actually be pretty well off, because it completely and utterly restores your HP and your MP after every battle for, your main character here. So, I swear I heard the voices saying that we were actually really close to a will seed here. We're going to continue here. I actually think we're actually going to get to it here. Yeah, I see it right here.
Oh, hey.
So we actually were able to open this door. I don't think I did it last time. I think I did it off screen, which is probably annoying because you're like, how did I do that? But we got the second will seed here. And like I said, we want to get all 3 because we get rewarded for having all 3 will seeds. And yes, we can actually buy the will seeds that we missed from Jose. So I'm just throwing that one out there. In case we miss any, we can always buy them. They're expensive. They don't cost in-game currency. They don't cost yen. What they actually cost is they actually cost the little thing, your flowers here. So we're going to pop through this door here.
For real?
So this area here, it is another kind of puzzle, so to speak here. As you can tell, this section does not appear on the map, in case you guys are wondering. So we have to figure out the right way to go, as well as the right way to solve this puzzle. Obviously, the puzzle hasn't, actually popped up yet, so we don't know the mechanics of this puzzle. So there we go. That's the example of Ryuji's insta-kill. It's great at this point in the game. We did some grinding off screen as well. We're around level 23.
How could this be?
Which is a pretty good level to be at. I like getting anywhere from 10 to 15 levels per, palace. I know a lot of times I'm going to say we have mementos if we want to do some serious grinding, and we can actually farm the Reaper. It is doable. It just is pretty damn hard to do in this game. The vanilla version for Persona 5, we could actually just wait until flu season and let him despair, so we could go in there a little under-leveled. But they took that out, they patched it out, and I don't like that the developers over at Atlas, they're like, yeah, let's kind of patch this shit out. We're gonna patch this shit out. Like, I don't like that. To me, that's just, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I just don't like it. I know it's like an exploit and everything like that, but, you know, that's what they're there for. It doesn't actually break the game in any way, shape, or form. It just kind of makes life a little crazier, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, look at this! But... Hey!
Indeed.
So what we have to do here is we have to determine what is the real Sayuri. Now keep in mind that everything in Madarame's, you know, distortion here, his palace, it's fake. There are some ones that kind of trick you here, and we have to go through the right door. So here we go.
Hey.
We have these two paintings here. It's the real thing, you can tell. It's red, the other one's blue. There's going to be little details that are going to trick you, such as the coloring of the dress, maybe the branch in the background, the lighting. A lot of things are going to try to throw you off. Now, if we get it wrong, an enemy will spawn, and we will have to get into an actual encounter. And, you know, that's great. You know, you get some experience points out of it. But at the same point in time, you're like, we kind of want to get through this palace. We want to get to the treasure. And we really just want to be like, you know what? You know, at this point, we're actually pretty close to the end, if I'm recalling this palace correctly. We're going to do it. We're going to get through it today. We're going to do it together. Don't worry. So we just go through these golden arches here, pop out here. We get more Sayuris that we have to determine which is real and which is fake. Now, I know from this angle it's kind of hard to tell. Even playing this on a pretty big TV, it's hard to see unless you're like right up close. So that's why we go up to them and we actually, you know, tap the cross button or X, whatever we want to call that button, and we take a look and we actually see if that is actually the real Sayuri. Now, there is one that's actually a legit trick here, so we have to actually find the real one. Now, keep in mind, they're all probably fake, you know.
Hey. Hey. Well.
This is... Yes!
Hey. Well. Huh?
So there we go. So this actual puzzle the first few times I've played,
Damn it.
you know, Persona 5 as a whole, I really got thrown off by it. And for me, someone who grinds, I didn't mind getting the puzzle wrong. You know, well, this is the real one, this is the big one. I didn't care. Because it gave me more experiences, again, the combat, and the combat is so good. So it didn't bother me as much. And there we go. We actually reached the end here. We're actually at the end of this section here, and we're actually really close, if I recall correctly, to the actual end of the palace here. It's a little bit more. This is where it feels like it gets a little bit longer here, because there's a lot of stuff we have to do to prepare for the actual heist itself, of course, which is kind of silly, but you know.
Isn't that...
That means...
Hey.
There it is.
Doesn't it look a bit hazy?
For the time being. Once we send the card and make Madarame aware it'll be stolen, it'll materialize like, yoo-hoo!
I wonder what form it will take.
Who knows? Bet it's something like a self-portrait.
The source of what distorted Madarame's reality this much.
So, what now? Think it's safe to say we got a route set?
We know where the treasure is, but I'm not sure that we've necessarily secured the route.
Huh? Why's that?
You must be talking about the infrared lasers surrounding it.
That, and the outer perimeter is swarming with guards. Forcing our way through will be difficult.
So we'll need to find a way to steal it, too. This is tougher than it was with Kamoshida.
We just have to make one final push. Let's check this floor.
So right now we need to actually inspect this floor real quick here. As you can see, it does show up on our map pretty much everything in this actual floor. That would mean that there is a third and final will seed in this general area as well, keeping that in mind.
This looks usable. Let's take a break, Joker.
And there we go, we found a safe room here. This actual area has quite a few safe rooms, if I actually can recall correctly. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that is the case here. So we're actually gonna...
All right, let's go. We still have work to do.
We're actually just gonna pop out. We really don't need safe rooms at this point in time. Safe rooms usually are for people who need to heal, as well as also, you know, saving the game. We're not doing either of those right this second, so let's pop in here and see what's going on here.
Whoa!
Wait!
Yeah.
Let's go.
Persona!
So it looks like we actually can only control one of very, very few things in this general area here. So we have to come up with a different way to get the treasure here. So that means we're going to kind of have to explore this area a bit more without catching Madarame's attention and things like that. We don't want him to see us or anything like that. That's going to be the tough. That's going to be the actual challenge here
Find another way.
of getting through this section here. So we're going to kind of wander around here a bit.
Oh! Hey!
So it looks like Morgana's sensing something. I don't know if he's sensing like a will seed or a safe room. More likely than not, it's going to be a safe room. And around here, we're actually got some decent experience points from enemy encounters, 166. At this point in the game, 166 is actually a pretty good amount. Keep in mind, though, more likely than not, you know, you might not be at the level we are right now in this playthrough.
All right. Looks like
We are currently around early 20s, which is pretty good, actually. Like I said, I like to grind out levels, so when we play these games, like, it gives me... You know, you work like a 9 to 5 and you're absolutely like exhausted after the day, and you want to play something, you want to play some game or something like that. You know, a lot of people could probably throw on something, you know, like Call of Duty or something like that, and, you know, be fine playing that. You know, I need something, you know, that I enjoy. I don't play Call of Duty. I'll just grind it in a JRPG, and that's kind of how we roll. You know, I'm trying to figure out where we're going right now, and we can actually use our hook. So that's what happens. We grind in our JRPGs, so we're actually always a higher level. Like, I remember, you know, playing one game. If the game's combat is crazy, we actually have to do stuff. Like, if we actually were playing this the first time, and we needed to get all these personas, I would be grinding, because you want to make sure, you know, the cool personas, like the really, really cool ones that you get at the end of the game, you want to be high enough level that you can use them longer than possible. You know, longer than you would.
That was so easy.
There is one persona that I absolutely freaking love. My favorite persona in this game. In Royal, you can use them, you know, for a very little period of time, which sucks, because he's such a cool persona. New Game Plus, you can use them the whole time, but the fact of the matter is, like, you know, you want to fuse that persona and use it, so you gotta be high level. It is kind of like, you know, a frustrating thing, but it is what it is. It makes the game interesting. I know there are other games like, you know, Digimon Story where levels don't really matter as much, which is weird. Playing that game really confused me with its battle system.
for me.
But I think we're actually onto something here when it comes to figuring out our plan. So maybe we can determine what our actual plan is for, you know, finishing off the heist here.
look.
Man.
Oh.
Joker. Wait! Nice!
Hold a moment.
I've got a good idea. Now then.
I always kind of mess up this part here. I keep thinking that window is something important, and it's probably not. I can't go that way. That's not a way we can go. So, alright, that's fine. Let's see. There we go. Did we already go over there? That's where the treasure is, though. Oh, maybe we actually already... I always get lost here. I'm trying to find... I think there's a specific way we have to get out of here. Unless, you know, we have to, you know, go back out the way we came, back to a safe room, all that fun stuff. I feel like that's the case here. But I do know there is a will seed in this general area, which I'm trying to figure out how to get to it. The will seed is a little trickier to get. Remember that room that was kind of barred off a little bit while back?
I can feel it.
Yeah, that's where we have to go. We have to get to that will seed. It's in that general area. So it's behind a door that's actually blocked. You know, kind of gated off. And I don't know if this is probably gonna take me back to the other side here, which is all well and good. I'm trying to figure out, like, it's little things like this in the game. You know, it's behind this locked door, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. The will seeds really add an extra layer of, you know, trying to figure out where the hell we're going in this game. Because the will seeds are always in the same spot in Royal. They don't really change, and I believe every single palace actually does have a will seed. You know, a series of will seeds, but it's figuring out how to get to them sometimes. That's you know, on the front. Ooh, we got a treasure? Ooh, that's cool.
Hey, that's a rare one!
Come
Don't let
by
it
the
escape.
myriad truths.
We put down a rare one.
That was pretty simple.
Yeah! Victory!
Still trying to figure out where the hell I'm going.
All right.
I mean, this is where, is it over here? I feel like maybe
That was easy, huh?
we have these, I know, like, roughly what we need to do, which is using the hook. But at the same point in time, I don't know if the hook is if we're kind of hooking the right way or hooking the wrong way. That's not something I'm like 100% certain on, which is hilarious. For someone who's like, oh man, Persona 5 is your favorite RPG, your favorite game of all time, and you don't know where you're going 100%. You don't know how to 100% the game and do every little thing in the game. Yeah, that's true. I don't know how to 100% any game. Like, I'm gonna straight up say that. Like, I don't know how to do that with any game whatsoever. So we're back to where we need to be for the actual heist. Still trying to use my brain here to determine where we need to go. And I feel like it's some kind of like weird, stupid puzzle like in this general area here. And I don't think I'm doing it right here. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get that will seed, and that's where we're gonna stop, because all we have to do is send the calling card, and you know, we can steal Madarame's heart, his sword of desires. Now I don't think we're gonna do that right away. We have 15 days. Like I said, we are now down to needing just 2 days left to do that. So that would put us down to like about 12 days left. So we do have some time where we can kind of, you know, work on our confidants. You know, we do have Anna Ryuji as well as Takemi. I think those are the big ones. We still have, you know, Yoshida as well that we can run. We do have a couple confidants. We're going to start piling these confidants up in the very near future. So usually right around this palace in the next one, that's when a lot of our confidants kind of are going to start popping up. And we want to make sure we balance ourselves here. We want to make sure we get through Anna and Ryuji. And so the ultimate goal is to kind of trade off. So if we can have Anna and Ryuji done, or really close to being done, you know, a little bit after this palace is over, we trade them off with, you know, Yusuke and someone else. That's kind of the best way to do it. We want to stagger our confidants, so that way we make sure we see everything. Now I know that seems like a little like crazy, because like, yeah, oh look, there's a freaking hole in the wall. I feel stupid. We want to make sure we do all our confidants. We want to make sure we do everything. Now, this could actually lead to us having, when I want to say a downtime in, you know, in the game. We could have all our confidants done up until a certain point in time, which is going to be fantastic, but it's going to create a lot of, oh my god, I can't believe we got everything done. Yes, I know, that's crazy, the thought of having that happen. It is possible. It is an actual possibility that we could actually have all of our confidants done by, you know, mid-December, or, you know, almost all of them done. But we'll see, because I'm following a guide still. I still suggest using one. I know people are gonna say, bro, why you a guide guy? And I'll just say it's because the guides let me see everything. I don't sit there and look at the guide and, you know, play the game. What I do is I look at the guide. Okay, this is what I'm doing. Boom, boom, and play the game. You know, you gotta kind of memorize it, you know, what you're doing. So look, we actually got to the other side here. Fantastic. I feel good about myself right now. We're about to clear out this palace here. Or we're not clear out the palace, but we're gonna get the last will seed. This is gonna be great. All right.
Whoa!
What do you want to do?
Shit, that's a tough ass persona, I think. Actually, to be honest, a lot of the personas that they use throughout the games, they actually they change their level. So that persona actually is really high in 4 and not as high in Royal, 5/Royal. So keeping that in mind, just throwing it out there. I think he's like a level 70 persona in Persona 4. He's a level 40, maybe 50 here. Still a high quality persona, actually. He's immune to physical attacks, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. That's actually a really good persona to use. That means Habaki. I might have mispronounced that. But that being said, we got all the will seeds. We're getting ready to take back the palace. This was like a great place for us to call it a break. We got the will seeds. I'm that JRPG, bro, guys. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. We got more Persona 5 Royal coming your way. We're going to take Madarame's heart in the very near future and continue working on our special bonds.
Another will seed. And it looks like that's the last one, too.